So recently I've been attending a lot of retirement party of my friends' parents, and a common discussion that happens around these parties is, are our parents ready for retirement? In fact, the bigger question is, are we ready for our parents' retirement? Well, financially speaking, this is a very important topic that you should consider to look into while your parents are reaching their retirement or already retired. For some of us, we may live in a bubble that yes, because they worked all their life, they probably would have money to take care of their retirement days. For some of us, it could be the actual case, but for many, it may not be. So it's better to be prepared rather than be faced with surprises later on. Because while you are planning for your own goals, this goal also becomes an important goal to take care of. So let's understand what are the things that you should keep in mind while your parents are getting retired financially. Hi there, Namaste. This is Akriti Agarwal from Wealth Cafe, where we help you make smarter money decisions. And in today's video, we're going to discuss about retirement planning for our parents. Well, some of the points in this video will also help you to plan for your own retirement. So the first and the most important thing that you should check for is health insurance. Do your parents have a health insurance, or were they relying on their employer's health insurance? If yes, does that insurance cover them even after they've retired? In most cases, it won't unless they were in defense or in the government jobs. Over there also right now there are some limitations and constraints. So it is best to check that what health insurance do they have and how much is the cover. Is the health insurance cover to take care of any health issues, like something as simple as cataract to something as big as heart problems are just going to be a regular part of our life, unfortunately, and we have to be ready for them at least financially. So once you know if they have or not, the second thing is check if any of the pre-existing problems that your parents have are disclosed in the health insurance. If not, then look into it right away, because you don't want, in spite of having a health insurance, that the insurance claims are being rejected. And if you're going for new health insurances for your parents, even if they have the most basic problem, please feel free to disclose it in the insurances. Go through that waiting period, because yes, right now the premiums could be a little higher or the waiting periods could be more, but you know that in the long run it's only going to help you and them financially. Now, after all these things, another thing that you should keep aside for their health needs is a lump sum amount of 10 to 20 lakhs. Yes, given the health costs today, it's not necessary that everything is going to be covered with the health insurance. There are always going to be some OPD expenses, regular checkups, medicines, and other things. And if you have some money saved aside for these things, you know that you're not worried that any other health issues or things would hamper this planning for you. So be prepared for any of their health costs. Have a conversation with them. If they have the money, invest that money rightfully so that it can be used for the health needs. If not, then you know that you need to add one goal to your goal planning, that is what we call parents' health fund. Second thing is to check if they have enough money to take care of their regular expenses. It's pretty simple, right? Do they have a corpus, or do they have any savings, or are they looking for any external source of income? Like, are they going to be consulting or joining some place in that manner? Or the last thing is, are they pensioners, right? So in the last two options, you know that there is going to be a certain income which will take care of their expenses. So well, that's a pretty good scenario to be in. But in the first two situations where they have some savings and they're going to use those savings for their monthly expenses, it would be a good practice to just have a quick check if those savings are enough. So basically, if they have a corpus of 50 lakh rupees and they are 60, we take that the life expectancy would be around 85. So now if their monthly expenses are anywhere up to 35,000 rupees a month, this 50 lakhs corpus would be enough to take care of their expenses. But if their expenses are anything more than 50,000 rupees, you know that this corpus would deplete way faster than we want it to. So it is important that you look at this working and be prepared properly. We also help you to understand this and do this calculation in a better manner. So we use this Excel tool called retirement corpus and distribution working, which helps you understand how much should be the retirement corpus and how will that be distributed over the years, so you get an idea if they have enough to take care of their retirement. We can help you with this working free of cost. Just let us know in the comments below and let's connect and understand better, because it's always better to be prepared than to face sudden surprises. So yes, have a conversation with them, and if they don't have enough, then you know that in your monthly cash flows you have to now start contributing towards your parents' lifestyle expenses as well. And honestly speaking, most of our parents have a very minimal lifestyle, so it's not about complaining, but it's more about being aware as to what are the expectations so that there are no sudden surprises. And the last thing is, which I believe is going to be slightly tricky with Indian households, but add yourself as joint holder to your parents' bank accounts. Yes, take that extra step, visit the bank accounts and add yourself as a joint holder, so that if anything happens to them tomorrow, the finances, funds and investments can be easily transferred to you. If that doesn't work, then go for nomination. At least have yourself nominated everywhere. Nomination does not get activated while they're alive, so it's just as a backup if anything happens to them tomorrow. And have a will in place. If you have these three things in place, then you won't need anything to ensure that tomorrow, if anything happens to them, things work for you smoothly and for them as well, right? We can also have wills returned when one parent leaves everything for the other parent in case of anything happens before anything goes to the kids, so they know that as a couple they are both secured financially. So last thing, the idea of this video was to help you understand that the fact that we are millennials, we are turning 30 or mid 30s, so our parents are definitely in their 60s and 70s, which is a very real check that they're getting older, they are retired or reaching the retirement stage, which means there's going to be a role reversal and we will have to start taking care of them one way or the other. So financially, something that we can start preparing for, and other ways of emotionally and physically being with them. I'm sure you know how to best take care of that. But the most important thing is, take some time out and start having this conversation with them. You may be faced with some resistance, but I can only advise that don't get irritated with it, because it's important that you are prepared to take care of your parents. So fight it out, have a proper conversation with them and start working towards it. And if you need any of our help to make your parents' retirement journey smoother by helping you prepare how the numbers would flow and what are the things that you can do to be better prepared for them financially, then do hit us in the comments below or write to us at iplan@wealthcafe.in and we shall get back to you more about it. And well, you know that we come out every Wednesday and Saturday with freshly brewed content only for you, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel.